Alright, we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the party. Tonight, we are playing Masks, a New Generation. This is A.E.G.I.S, Shield of Earth. The shield's still broken, and I would say the party is a little bit too. But before we start playing, I want to thank our sponsors, Tabletop Loot. They have all of your gaming needs there. Lots and lots of dice. I try to not or I'll spend too much money. But they're great.
Go, spend too much money at them, please.
We have Devin Rue, the Mistress of Maps. And So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. You can use code WELCOME there. Get 10% off your next purchase. They have lots of merch. Every time I go on there, they have more and more stuff. And they also have our stuff for Welcome to the Party. We also have a Patreon now, which is great. Helps us keep this machine running. And as Throck says, helps us look at this like PBS for tabletop RPGs, and we hope to keep expanding on that idea and do commissions of art and one-shots and stuff like that in the future. And of course we have a Discord where we talk about nerdy things and kind of sort of shit on Beowulf.
All right, I haven't logged into the Discord in a day. I need to fix that.
It's like a 3-channel spanning conversation's great.
I'm here for it. Let's get epic about our epics.
Yeah, and then if you're there, you can also join fun games like this one. And that, I believe, is everything. So that means we are ready. Oh, Wainwright's not here, so, Fox, who are you and who are you playing tonight?
Hey, my name is Fox Barrett, and tonight I will be playing Mallory Graves, who is the Doomed playbook. And appropriate, she's currently nursing a gunshot wound, so yay.
And Wild.
Yes, I'm Wild Engineer, and I am playing Cliff Johnson, the Nomad playbook. And he is obviously the most reasonable and well thought out person in the group, so everyone has to listen to him. So.
Don't believe him, he lies.
Michi.
Hi, I am Michi. I am playing Dreamcat, who is the Bull playbook. And she's not exactly sure why she's here, but she's gonna help everyone punch their way out of problems, apparently.
That is our primary conflict resolution mechanism around here. Sorry, DC.
Did more than you think.
Johnson's just making his way down the roster of us. I mean, the punch-ins are coming sooner or later.
Yes.
All right. So we just left. You saved a bunch of heroes and also released a bunch of
Mistakes were made.
villain types on and sick them on Aegis as you helped save all your friends. Then you met Gunslinger, and it didn't end well. Very quickly.
It barely started. Honestly.
I tried.
And you get whisked off to the Temple of the Prophesied Order, where Master Joseph wanted to talk to you. basically he offered you resources if you kept being a thorn in the side of Aegis. And then you fought each other instead?
Hey, look. He started it.
Damn right I did.
Okay, I wasn't expecting him to cop to it. I have no rebuttal. Fair enough. The defense rests.
And you were leaving or on your way back to Shadow's safe house at the end of the session, I believe.
Yeah, more or less. As we were kind of wrapping things up and then got into a huge argument.
So what's your next move?
Patching up this hole in my arm? I mean, certainly, like, if we're just picking up where we're back at Shadow's, like, hideout, like, my first order of business is to, like, slunch in there and be like, does anybody take care of a hole in a person? Because, I mean, I could ask A.E.G.I.S, but I think he'd be really mean about it. So, it's either you guys are an ER, and I find the nearest chair and, like, start sitting on it and bleeding into it.
It's just a flesh wound.
I swear to God, Cliff.
Cliff, no.
So, one of Shadow's entourage, somebody you haven't really interacted with, he's basically the eye in the sky, the tech support person. Bring over a first aid kit and start sewing you up.
Cool. So this is really painful and super intense. And I'm just like looking around and like, I mean, Dreamcat, if you're there, I just like look over at you. It's like, hi, please come talk to me, because there's a needle in my arm and it's got thread in it, and I don't think I'm really handling this especially well right now. This really, 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 really hurts.
Cat's gonna like go over and like hold her other hand, squeeze down.
Which is great because we're both super powered, so it's just like, it's like tectonic plates.
Just squeeze down as hard as you need to.
Okay, great. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me anything. Tell me, family. Do you have any family? Do you have any like siblings or anything? Please tell me anything about them.
I don't
Oh
have
God.
siblings. I live with my aunt.
Your aunt? Tell me about her. I want to know absolutely everything about your aunt. It hurts really bad.
Well, I guess Dreamcat will start talking about her aunt and how her parents shipped her off to her aunt after the whole superpowers acquired thing.
Has her aunt got a name, or?
She does, but I don't remember what it is.
Oh. Aunt unknown.
Might be able to fix that.
Surely it's written down somewhere.
Well,
Somewhere.
and I also tend to hoard the games on Roll20 without deleting them. So if it's written down there,
I don't remember if I wrote it down there or not.
that's the wrong one.
Okay. Well, I mean, while she's looking it up, I just, oh, okay, cool. Is she nice? She live here in town or something?
She's great. She took care of me.
Mm-hmm.
She still takes care of me when I go home, I guess.
Yeah, what? Why are you fighting robots instead of, like, hanging out with her then? Like, what's that all about?
I mean, if I hang out with her too much, the robots will try to punch her.
Oh. Well, I can see why you hang out with us then. That's fair. We could probably use a robot punching. Whew. Are you done yet?
Cliff's in the corner. He's like, surprised you didn't ask for a painkiller. They have those here, you know.
Cat's gonna throw like a pillow at Cliff.
Like, I don't look at him. I don't acknowledge him. I'm just like, until this is like over with. Well, that sounds cool. I'm not really super on talking terms with my family right now. So, I'm glad you've got an aunt.
You never specified your aunt's name. You did specify that she makes wicked good fry bread.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fry bread. I don't think I've ever had the pleasure. It's not so much. Oh, cool. We'll have to sometime when I've got like no needles in my arm. We should definitely fry a bread or whatever. Oh God. Oh, guys, I don't like being shot at all.
It's not fun.
No. Yeah, I suppose this kind of this banter continues apace until they're done sewing my goddamn arm up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Johnson, what are you doing?
I'm whimpering.
Honestly, he's probably just sulking in the corner having a smoke.
Inside?
It was fine when he was a kid.
Okay. No, I'm not poo-pooing it. I'm just wanting to make absolutely sure. To set the scene there. Okay.
If nobody stops him, yeah.
I mean, I'm a little preoccupied, so.
I gotta ask, how does Johnson get cigarettes? I don't remember. Were you 17 or 18?
I was 17. I'm pretty sure I bummed one off of someone.
Okay, because, I mean, when he was back in his day, yeah, they probably would have given you cigarettes, but nowadays they don't.
Oh, I know. That's why he's been for one for forever. And his lieutenant is there now, so.
So you bummed a space cigarette off of your lieutenant and...
So King also smokes?
They're in the army.
They're in like weird blue people space army. I don't know. I feel it was a fair question.
It's weird space tobacco.
Oh.
Hang on. Now we're talking. Now I'm interested.
Yeah, so he's just in the corner sulking because you just saw everyone in his group ready to cozy up with some supervillains, and that just doesn't seem to sit well with him.
Okay. So, while you're smoking, John comes up and goes, "What happened to you?" I went back in and you were shipped off or something.
Yeah, well, apparently there was a bit of an ambush waiting for us, and we got transported to another location.
Oh, that's never good. Who was it?
Oh, what was it? Someone named the Gunslinger, and I think I heard them say something about a Master Joseph or something like that. I don't know. I do recognize their faces as definitely people to watch out for, and I don't know. Just didn't sit right with me.
Well, good to know then. When you need to keep an eye out for him. How did you get out of there? Shoot your way out like the old days?
I was about to, but then they opened the door.
They just let you leave?
Yep. Pretty odd, ain't it?
Yeah, weird.
Do you manage to, I don't know. I mean, you've been hanging around some of these folks. They tell you anything?
Not really. Kind of secretive, you folks. I did learn that feisty one, Shadow, apparently is really mad at that big fella over there. I don't know, I think they called him Nightwolf or Jason or something. I keep hearing different names. But yeah, apparently he lied to her or something a long time ago and she's still mad about it. That's all I know.
Well, it ain't just us, a cohesive group now.
Work with what we got.
Do you think you know a way for us to get back at any time?
Maybe.
Just ready. Peace out. Bye.
Maybe. There's something, your friend, the one with the suit, the armor suit was saying.
Yeah, we're right.
Yeah, if there is tech from home planet there, we might be able to build a gate here and get ourselves back.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Commandant Kill did come by. He somehow came over to this side, so.
Yeah, so far what we've learned are most gates are one way. You gotta have a gate on the other side to make a return trip.
How did I even get here? That's the thing, I don't even...
Yeah, we never figured out what happened to you, but we were able to use it to perfect our own teleporting technology.
No. Well, maybe I can, at some point, just join y'all again, help out with the fight. Things going alright over there?
Yeah. Actually, when Guild pieced out, we were actually gaining some ground.
That's great. How's the troop doing?
Well, they shipped Sam back home after he took a few too many shots in the shoulder, but everybody's still alive.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's the best you can hope for sometimes.
Yeah.
I love these space aliens that have names like Sam and King. Love it. No. I love it. It's great.
I mean, I'm sure he has an alien name, but
That's just what they tell Cliff.
yeah.
Perfect.
Like,
Actually,
you can't
speaking of
pronounce my
Wainwright,
name.
speaking of Wainwright, like, so obviously his player isn't here, but like, what's he up to then? Like, well, he's quietly on the panel.
He got when he got back, Crimson Shadow shuffled him off to Novatech to work on something.
Okay. Ah, the reasonable one. Please come with me. I mean, fair.
Yeah.
I think Cliff at some point is gonna see if he can find it's Shadow who owns the building, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's gonna want to try and talk to him.
Okay. She's in her private quarters.
Oh, is it she?
Yeah.
Talk to her. All right. Just knock on the door, see if
Come in.
Hey, Shadow, sorry to interrupt, but something from the last mission where we kind of helped everyone get out. Something odd happened. I think y'all should know about.
What is it?
Apparently, a gunslinger and a Master Joseph wanted us to help them out.
Help them out with what?
Attacking A.E.G.I.S. Or keeping Aegis busy or whatever.
And dropping things.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know too much about these two, but I've maybe seen a picture or two, knowing that they ain't exactly friendlies.
yeah. Real quick, Marty,
Oh, wow.
thanks for the 4 months.
Woo!
Hey.
Big money! Just making it happen. Thank you so much.
And I mean, I guess it makes sense, though. We shouldn't trust him. He's a liar. But it makes sense that, I mean, he's not exactly going to be on good terms with Messiah and A.E.G.I.S.
But, like, what do you even do at this point, though? It's like Aegis is bad and they're bad, and was it like there's 3 different factions now? It's almost like some sort of world war.
4. And 4 technically, and those are the ones we know about, or at least are major players. Halcyon City's an interesting place.
What's the 4th faction?
Malficious.
Big bet.
Alright, well, I figured this was something y'all should know. Just to,
Yeah.
they may, I don't know if they looking to recruit or just, further their cause or whatever.
We'll look into it, and thank you. You should know, though, you shouldn't lose faith in the cause that A.E.G.I.S championed. There might be bad folks within it. That doesn't mean what they were doing before all of this was bad. We just gotta rebuild it.
Is there any chance we got some insiders in there right now?
Maybe. I was looking over that information you brought back, and it seems like there are rogue agents. Most of them are hiding, but there are rogue agents. Some of them may be still inside. We'd have to find out how to get a hold of them.
Alright, well, let me know if there's any way I can help.
Will do. And thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm. Anytime. I'll probably just head out then.
Okay. Yeah, as you leave, you pass Atalanta, and she's like hiding a bouquet of flowers behind her back as you go by.
Yeah, just keep walking.
Okay.
No, you fool! This place just got way more interesting! What are you doing?
Well, I'm not going to interrupt.
Damn it, Johnson. I'm not saying you should interrupt. I'm just saying this place got a lot more interesting. That's all. Don't worry.
Alright. You're all patched up now, Graves.
Great. Like, oh God. I guess just kind of very slowly stand up from the chair and just like look over at the handiwork. Or I guess it would be bandaged at that point. It's just like, oh, it's gonna leave a big ugly scar, isn't it? Oh. It still hurts.
Maybe put this on it, I guess. Might not be as bad. He hands you like Neosporin.
Sure. I like take it and like throw it. Whatever. Okay, great. And slowly let go of poor Dreamcat's hand. It's just, thank you, DC.
You're welcome.
Sorry. I know I've got crazy weird claw hands now, so it's not quite as not as supple as I'd like. Let's say not as gentle a situation as But anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the boys have wandered off, and I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not really looking to get shot again in a hurry. Actually, is Anna around at all? Because I'd kind. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, anybody you need or want to talk to, they're probably around somewhere.
Okay.
Unless otherwise stated.
Okay. Because yeah, we haven't checked in with her in a little bit. And I feel like at this point, having like kissed my own mortality, it's just kind of like, I'm just gonna go say hi to people I know who still like me. Because I'm feeling real shitty about the fact that I can't trust anybody, and now my enemies want to be the friend of my enemies or whatever that's saying. So yeah, like, I guess I would go wander off and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go see how Anna is, because like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go talk to her, I guess. And then yeah, like go wander off, like if she's up in a room somewhere, or if she's hanging out in this little command center, or
there's like a makeshift like kitchen area, and she's in there, microwaving a burrito or something.
Just like staring longingly, like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into? The burrito slowly spins.
Mood.
Yeah, like I guess I just kind of like still like holding my arm over where the injury is, just kind of like squeezing onto it, even though there's nothing to be done at this point, and just kind of walk in there and maybe there's like a bowl of fruit or something set out if this is like where the food and stuff is, and I kind of like grab like an apple off of the top of it and just kind of walk up behind her, and it's like, hey Anna, how's your day been going? You doing good? Burrito time, I guess.
She jumps a little and just, it's you brought back a lot of information.
Yeah, it's on the computers. Who knew they can hold a lot of stuff in them. Just kind of awkwardly sit down on one of the chairs by the table, munch on my apple.
I've just been going through it. There's so much.
So they're keeping you busy. That's I guess good.
And you've been busy. She points at your arm.
Yeah, I got shot today. You know. So that's a new experience. That's I 0 stars. I can't recommend it. Notch on the apple a little bit. So you know, yeah, I got shot today, and I think that's I don't think I'm taking it super well, Anna. I gotta be honest with you. I kind of miss homework, Anna, and
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
God, I miss homework, and I miss gym class, and I miss feeling normal for 20 minutes, and I miss having a bed, and I miss having books, and I don't know what we're doing anymore. Do you know what we're doing anymore? I don't know.
I'm not. After looking through all this information from Aegis, I'm not sure we ever actually knew what we were doing.
I'm getting lit up in the chat. I don't appreciate it.
Then, yeah, I mean, I can't really help on being shot. I can't.
No, it's
really
just
get really shot. I turn into water. It's weird. It's really weird getting shot when you can do that.
No, it's what does that feel like when like stuff could just like move through your body? Is that like Is it cool? I mean, I don't know.
No, it's
No?
really not.
Oh, well,
It,
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 it sounds cool. I don't know. Oh, Mallory, why are you so awkward?
it makes you really aware of what's in your body.
Oh, God. Yeah, I feel that. It was a bullet for me today. uh, so, listen, I guess I don't know. Talking to you makes me feel kind of normal again. For what passes for normal around here. I mean, you turn into water. I've got crazy magical wizard powers. None of this makes sense, but like, anyway, yeah, I'm sorry you got wrapped up in all of this. I know you were really looking forward to like graduating from Hero High School or whatever that place was, whatever A.E.G.I.S was trying to do, if they were ever trying to do anything good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's better to know it's a lie now.
Yeah.
I mean, you said you wanted to feel normal again.
Yeah. Desperately. And I'm like levitating my apple in my hand while I say that. I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool. Why? You got
Do
yeah.
you just hold out a hand and go, do you trust me?
I kind of like look back through the door into the room where like everybody else is gathered. Totally. I think you're the only person I trust anymore, actually, Anna.
Okay. She will, like, lead you. She's like, I figured out how to get up to the roof. And she'll take you up to the roof.
Okay.
And she'll pull out a vape pen and a little bottle with a prescription on it.
Oh. Anna! It's always the quiet ones. You never suspect. I kind of like do the pat on the shoulder, like, you are a nasty girl. I had no idea, and this is great. Oh, see, this is why you're my best friend, because you get me. Absolutely. Yeah, and like 100% immediately, like, let's light this shit up. Are you kidding me? I will totally get high on the roof with Anna, who is now absolutely 100%. If she didn't already have influence over me, she would be getting it immediately, because this is great.
Okay.
And I'm gonna share that little moment with her on the roof, getting high.
All right. What's Dreamcat doing?
Dreamcat has wandered to the workout place area and is going at a punching bag. She's not like using the full super strength. She's more focusing on where to strike. But that poor punching bag is still taking a beat.
Makes sense.
Shockwaves coming off of it, even though you're like pulling your punches.
That's not what I wanted.
This is masks. We never get what we want.
No. You really don't.
Okay, so when you're punching on the bag, somebody you actually don't recognize because you've never seen them out of their like superhero. He has like exosuit as well. You've never seen him out of it. But he walks up to you and just, you need a sparring partner?
Right. Yeah, that'd be fine.
Just go easy on me. I don't have my suit.
Oh no.
I mean, I'll try. I'm going easy on this bag.
Boom.
Should be fine then.
Okay.
I'll live.
Famous last words.
Yeah, so there's not really like a ring like there was at Aegis, but there's like a mat that you can throw each other around on.
Awesome. So yeah, she's gonna take off her jacket and carefully fold it up and try to pull her punches the best she can.
Okay. As you're taking off your jacket, you just, I'm Curtis, by the way. Most people just call me Ego.
Okay. I'm Dreamcat.
Okay. All right. And then he'll take off his hearing aid before he starts sparring. And yeah, so you just get in nice workout. You spar a little bit. Yeah, he definitely doesn't hit as hard as you. But he's fast. So he lives. Mostly by not getting hit too many times.
By not pulling a hunter. Being fast into the punch.
Yeah. All right, what's the plan?
I mean, once we're, I suspect after some amount of time has passed on the roof, there's very much a, like, laying there, staring up at out at the city or whatever. I guess, like, what time of day is it actually at this point? I mean...
What time of day do you want it to be, I guess?
I mean, nighttime certainly, like, you can't really see the stars, I guess, inside the city, but we'd be, like, staring up into that, like, bespeckled blackness that you kind of get in big cities, just kind of staring up at that, just, like, laying on the roof, like, oh, I could go for a pizza right about now. Anna, could you go for a pizza right about now?
Yeah.
We should totally get a pizza right now.
I think at some point Cliff would probably go to the roof because he likes staring at the clouds.
No boys on the roof. Go away.
At some point, did you write it on a sign and stick that to the door?
No, she doesn't. Mallory doesn't have that much foresight, but like the moment she catches a wind of she sees Cliff there, she's like, oh, no boys on the roof. Go away, Agent Johnson. You are not wanted here.
I see y'all like this spot too.
Yeah, we got dibs. We got no boys dibs.
Right.
And no pizza, which we need to fix. Did you bring us pizza?
No, but we did say we need to talk.
We could talk over a pizza. You got like space money, right? I'm not very liquid right now.
If I did have space money, how would that work here?
That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, Anna, how would space money work here? Yeah, she doesn't know either.
Yeah. I don't think... Wait. I think there's a machine a couple blocks away that...
That dispenses pizzas?
No, it converts foreign currencies, like alien currencies and stuff, into usable money.
I love this city so much. Okay, Cliff, bring your alien money, and we're gonna go take it to the Coinstar or whatever, and we're gonna turn that into pizza money, and then we'll have pizza and talking, and that'll be fine. Okay?
You're obviously in no state to talk.
Oh my god, why are you always so dour about everything? God, bumming me out, Cliff.
You know, sometimes when all I want to do is help people and all they do is say no, but then the second supervillains ask and they say yes, kind of gets you a little riled up, you know?
Okay, that's what this is about. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, Cliff. I'm gonna propose a hypothetical scenario to you, and then you're just gonna give me back an honest answer as to how you feel about how this should play out. You wake up in a room, tied to a goddamn chair, and you step outside, and oh look, there's like a whole bunch of like really big scary motherfuckers who are the ones that put you there in the first place. And they're like, hey, maybe let's just have ourselves a little talk, and it'll be great, and then we're just gonna let you go. Do you A, needlessly pick a fight and antagonize these people, or B, just humor them until you can leave because, oh yeah, all right, you got shot earlier in the day and maybe you're just not into this shit right now. God, really want that pizza.
Pretty sure you saw my answer.
Yeah, well, congratulations. It was a multiple choice test and you managed to fail the single choice on it. And it's a 50-50. You're bad at tests. And I just... Like, why? Like, why, Cliff? Could you at least explain to me why? Like...
Do I really need to explain?
Yes! We were having a civil conversation for probably the first time since I've ever...
Villains. They're the number one people that everyone says, do not talk to them. They're the bad folk.
Who? Your superhero mom and dad? Like, are you in Superhero Dare? Like, where do you get these rules from? They're just people. And most people are assholes anyway. So, like, what makes them any different at this point? What makes them any different from A.E.G.I.S at this point?
I don't know.
At that point, I like kind of get up and like storm over to the edge of the building. And I'm just kind of like humped over onto the side of it.
But I mean, just because there's two bad factions doesn't mean one of them's got to be the one I got to side with.
I don't know what you want from me, Cliff. Do you want me to apologize for talking to strangers? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I talked to strangers. I'll never do it again, and I'll look both ways when I cross the street, okay? And I won't take any candy without checking to make sure there's razor blades in it. Have I covered all the bases for you at this point?
Mm-hmm. You know what I want? I want to know
myself.
why.
Sorry.
I want to know why you're always just saying no to everything, but the second something like this comes along, you just say yes. I mean, it seems to me from
because I didn't want to die, Cliff, okay? There. Are you satisfied?
No one wants
because I don't want to die.
No one wants to die.
Yeah, well, I really, really don't want to die. Okay, because like a lot of people, they've got a really good idea of what happens to them after they're gone. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe you go somewhere. I don't know. Honestly, I'm still figuring that shit out for myself. But I know what happens to me, okay? And I know that it's coming, and I can't get away from it. So maybe I just like to postpone that as long as I possibly humanly can. And if I have to do that by talking to some people, then that's what I'm gonna do. Okay?
That's really the
get off
case.
my case. God.
You wouldn't be here. Why are you even doing any of this? You don't have to. The second you left A.E.G.I.S, you could have just gone away.
Why am I even?
People escape. You know it's true. There was nothing keeping you here. You could have just wandered off and do your thing, like you always do, anyways.
Fine. Don't want me around? I'll go. And I start walking for the door to the roof exit there.
I ain't what I said, but if that's what you wanted to hear.
As you walk towards the door, Anna will run up to you and just, are we still going to dodecahedrons? Are we still getting pizza?
Damn right we are. Come on. And like, yeah, I will drag her down the stairs and off this roof.
Okay.
That made everything worse.
I don't feel like that's entirely my fault. What do you want from me? Mr. Antagonistic. Oh, God.
I mean, I was talking to someone who was really high, honestly. So who knows?
She's pretty sober now, honestly. There's like, hey, Mallory, confront your own mortality. Like, okay, well, there goes my buzz. Thanks. I've been high and had those conversations turn that direction. Believe me, it sobers you up real fast.
So when you go to leave, you find a package addressed to the team. So it's like Wainwright, Graves, Johnson, Dream Cat. And it says from Master Joseph on it.
Well, I didn't order anything, so, that's weird. And, yeah, I guess I'll tear into it.
Wait, is it like just in a random spot, or is it like literally delivered to the building?
Yeah, it was delivered outside the door.
Like a UPS driver kind of dropped it off sort of thing. Sure, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up and open it.
Okay. Inside is a silver, like a little silver case, and it has a note attached to it. It says, all of these have no limit, and inside is 4 credit cards.
All right, I open it up, I take a look at it, and I go, "Hey, Anna, sweet. We've got 4 credit cards."
Technically, one's supposed to be for each member of the team, but whether or not you give it to people is...
Fully aware. I mean, unless Anna's gonna stop me or say anything or do anything, like I'm open to that. Don't get me wrong, but
Sweet.
I'm pissed at Cliff, so
Can we use those for pizza?
we are using those for pizza. There's no can about it, sugar. We're doing this.
Awesome.
Do you have any idea where the hell this dodecahedron's place is, though? Because I don't know where anything is in this town.
Hold on. I got a phone. There's 3 blocks that way.
3 blocks that way to the pizza! And I put my arm around her and like, yes, let us go to Pizza Town.
Dream Kate, you hear that?
Yeah, it was not subtle. It was at the top of my voice.
Kind of look over pizza?
And you see the silhouettes of the two of us, like myself and Anna, like doopa doopa doopa, off to dodecahedrons, which is a great name for a pizza place.
I did come up with something that was not Domino's. And then...
Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now. Yeah, I figured because we've done burgers and we've done chicken, we hadn't done pizza yet, so I figured we're missing the third arm of the Holy Trinity there. Like,
do you follow for pizza, Dreamcat?
Not this time, no.
Okay.
She's just kind of like, well, I didn't get invited, so...
oh no! Oh no!
Mallory's going through some shit and probably just needs to work that out, so...
She really doesn't. She needs so much help. You don't even know. Oh no. Oh well, no pizza, no money for you then. Oh, Mallory, you suck.
So when they head off to pizza,
Pizza.
what do you do, Dreamcat?
Probably go and raid the food area.
Okay.
Because, like, haven't eaten in a while. Got some crushed potato chips, but, you know.
Oh yeah.
I forgot about
You got
the
kidnapped before we got a chance to eat them.
I forgot about the potato chips. They're definitely turned to dust by now.
Yeah.
This is why I devoured my candy bar immediately. Like,
So it's not. It's more like a break room than a kitchen, but it's got like a hot plate and like a microwave and a bunch of mostly microwavable food and some fruit, and I'm sure there's like the little like fun size bags of chips.
so a distinct lack of pizza.
Unless there's pizza rolls.
There might be pizza rolls.
Gonna go for some pizza rolls.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. There's like one of them little personal boxes of pizza rolls that have not enough. There's probably a couple of them if you want to take a couple boxes.
Yeah.
Snatch him up. Yep.
And while Dreamcat eats all the pizza rolls, Johnson, what are you doing?
Let's see. So after Malice stormed out, as a kite.
I will say, like, I will just also put out there, like, anytime you want to move on her at all, like, you feel free. There's a couple different things you can do, but
Right. It's been a while, so it's probably been like a couple hours, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, this is obviously lunchtime, so you should have you get food too. Do they have instant noodle cup?
Yeah.
Yes. You'd probably be boiling some water for that.
You can do that. That's what the hot plate's mainly for. Do you talk to Dreamcat at all while you're in there?
Yeah. Like, so, Dreamcat, was it? Right.
Just like around a mouth of pizza rolls. Cool, good talk.
You literally just stuffed your face full of pizza rolls. What am I supposed to do?
Look, I love this scene of just like the two of them on opposite sides of this break room, just like, well, we've never had a conversation before, so, and then just silence, hanging in the air like an anvil. Oh my god, that is so good.
Oh god, we all gonna die.
I have been saying that for 4 episodes. Yeah. Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Go say hi, Cliff. It'll be great.
Oh my. Wait, so did you leave?
No.
Oh. Alright, then I'll just sit at the table with you. You mind?
No. Go ahead.
Alright. So how you liking this dysfunctional team so far?
It's a little more dysfunctional than the last team I was part of.
Just a little?
Just a little.
Oh, maybe it's the time. I kept thinking that maybe it was me, but other groups are like this, and it's probably not me at all.
No. Most groups have some dysfunction. 'Cause you got people, and people try to get along, and they don't get along.
So what was your other group like?
Pretty chill. One kid who wanted to prove himself. Don't know why. And there was, Reptile Boy. He was cool. He let me hang on him like a monkey at one point. It was really awesome.
Oh, cool. You had a workout partner? I can't seem to find one of those around here.
Why not?
Everyone keeps saying no.
Why?
I don't know, like they don't like to
Super
train.
strength or some shit?
Hell if I know. We all think like things are just gonna happen. It's like they can do whatever they want, and as long as they know what they're doing, it's just gonna work out.
Yeah, that seems to be people in general.
I don't get it.
Eh. Hubris.
So why'd you want to join us instead of going back to your other team?
No, I mean, they all got into some shit. And then I crashed through a window and shit happened real fast.
Dang. Did you want to go check up on him?
I mean, I saw him briefly last night from whenever we did the damn jailbreak from hell.
Oh, they were there?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm pretty sure we could ask my lieutenant where they took him.
Yeah, I'll probably do that at some point. It's just a lot going on right now.
So you wouldn't happen to have an idea on how to get Malice to not be such a hothead, do you?
Do tell. I'd love to know too.
I mean, don't push her fucking buttons. Like, that's all you do is push her buttons. She's going through a lot of shit. She's got the tiny wizard in her head.
The only way I don't push her buttons is if I literally just leave her alone.
I mean, that's kind of hard when you're supposed to be working as a team.
Right.
Fair.
So I'm at my wit's end at this point. I mean, it always seems to me like as long as whatever's going on seems to confirm what she believes, as far as she's concerned, she's right. That's where you go. I can't be right.
Maybe you need to trust her more.
I mean, it's weird. I do trust them, but then something always happens where I'm like, I need to save them from themselves.
How have you tried to save her from herself?
Well, I mean, like they're always going into places unprepared and like without a backup plan. I mean, you gotta at least have something just in case. I mean, honestly, it's a miracle that we even gotten to this point.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I'm not sure if I've been hurt more by her or by the other things we've done.
Like, how much do you help make a backup plan, though? Like, instead of just deciding on a backup plan on your own and going through it.
Well, I mean, usually I have about 10 seconds before I know we're about to do something, so...
I mean, fair. Fair.
I mean, there's not much I can do, but it seems like no matter what I do, it's gonna get them mad, so I may as well do it.
It's the most teenage.
Cat is just like, yeah, you're right.
Right?
I mean, at that point, is Dreamcat comforting or supporting Johnson at this point? Is that? Wasn't quite sure if that would like trigger that
It's
move at that
not
point.
what you want to be happening.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
God.
Your conversation is going markedly better than mine was, so I just wanted to bring it up.
Yes. Let's say that's what's happening.
Okay, roll mundane.
1 second.
Hey.
Hey, that's a hot 8.
That is an 8. So, if they open up to you, they can mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels.
So I'm opening up to you, right?
Yep,
Right.
it's up to you whether or not you do. But if you do, you get special perks.
Yeah, I'll open up, send. Let's see. I'll give a Dreamcat influence over me, because she knows how to deal with a team that's dysfunctional.
Okay. What do you say to open up?
It's like, honestly, I don't know if they can tell or not, but I really like them all. They just don't seem to like me very much.
Oh
You know?
no.
I've been doing my best. I mean, I just want them to not put themselves in so much danger. It's like they'd want to get killed sometimes, you know? I mean, I've been around that enough to not want to see it happen.
Yes. It's dangerous shit that we're doing, but
I feel like they're actively trying to make things worse than it has to be. I mean, if I have to, if them being mad at me is the price for them being okay, I guess I'll live with it, though. You know, I'd rather that than, you know.
yeah.
Consequences are too great sometimes.
Do they know that you care about them? Like, have you told them?
Well, it's not like they listen to me anyways.
Yeah, but have you told them?
Well, I mean, when they storm off after every 2 sentences, it's kind of hard. And it's kind of a weird thing to say as the first thing when you see someone.
I mean, if they storm off after 2 sentences, maybe that's got to be the first thing you say when you see them.
Yeah, somehow I don't think that'll go over well either.
Dreamcat, voice of reason.
What the fuck is happening?
I feel like no matter what I say, I'm gonna get flung into another wall.
Add some padding to your jacket, it's fine.
Yeah. I've had worse.
But
It's not like I got shot.
oh.
She'll be fine. She'll heal.
Yeah, but it's a scary thing to get shot the first time.
I know. That's why you tell them it'll be fine.
I mean, for some people that works. For some people, they need to hear, yeah, this sucks. I'm sorry.
Well, I guess I do forget sometimes that sometimes it's like every day for me. You know, I mean, like if someone's shot every other day, sometimes right next to you, sometimes, you know, you see it in the distance. Sometimes it's just about to be you. It's just one of the things you just don't even think about anymore. It's just how life is.
You get used to it.
So at some point you're like, just walk it off. I mean, as long as you're still able to walk and still move your arms and whatnot, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, Mallory hasn't been shot before.
And she's 16 years old.
No, but she's also got that demon thing. So, I mean, that's got to be worse, right?
I mean, I don't have a demon thing, but like, I feel like there's a little bit of a difference between a physical reminder that you could die at any point and some voice in your head that gives you crazy claws and magic powers. They seem like two different fears.
Oh, as long as they're not the same.
And I don't think you can really walk off tiny wizards in your head.
Canonically, it is a wizard, not a demon. That's canon.
That's fine. I saw black smoke and flame, so I don't.
Oh, yeah.
Kat just knows how she's heard Mallory describe it, so...
It's also fair. Frankly, you're both right.
I mean, I guess I do need to be more understanding on that point, too. Well, who knows? Maybe she'll talk to me at some point. Maybe like 10 years down the line.
I'd give it 15.
Extra buffer just in case.
Like the type to hold a grudge for a while. It's fine.
So glad I went to go get pizza. So that we could then have a 15-minute session of just like, hey, you know who sucks? Mallory.
Hey, I said that I liked Mallory.
That's true. Actually, along those lines, I mean, would that set off the team move when you share a vulnerability or weakness for Cliff then?
Yeah. And you can mark potential, clear condition, or
Shift labels.
shift your labels. And that was definitely good enough that you could trigger that team move.
Which team move is that?
The second one under your team moves, it just says when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone. But also, yeah, don't forget to take your resolution from comforter or support.
Oh, yeah, I gave them influence over me. Or
That is not one of your three options, I don't think. Mark potential, clear condition, or shift labels for comforter support.
Or when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, mark a condition, give them influence over you, and mark potential.
Yeah. So yeah, you got two moves instead of going off that one you just said, and comforter support.
Okay.
Two.
So the influence. So I need to mark a condition, and I mark potential. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. I will just mark guilty. And I can clear a condition from the comfort and support.
That is one of your three options, yes.
Okay, so I think I'll clear angry. Because sometimes a good talking to can get your head straight.
Thank God.
And with that, I can shift my labels if I want to. Actually, I just fulfilled my potential, so I will take the rearrange labels and add one to it.
All right.
Good deal.
Yeah. So I'll add 1 to mundane. And then I will shift my freak down and my superior up. Cool.
All right. So, Mallory,
Hi.
I had a couple of questions. But First off, I have to know. Does Graves? Do you think this is a date with Anna?
So, as a player, yes. As Mallory Alice Graves, confused teenager, I think she's not sure because she's never been on a date before. For sure, this would be like her first. She's definitely never been with a girl before. So I could see an argument for on the walk over, she starts doing this mental math of like, oh shit, wait, are we? No, right? No, Anna doesn't. Does she? Wait, oh god. Oh geez, I've got like a bullet wound. No, wait, it's fine. Just play it cool. Just play it cool and see what Anna does. Is like her internal monologue right now. So, but
And then for the rest of the night, you spend the whole time overanalyzing everything Anna does.
Yeah, it's like, am I still high? Do I smell like weed? Oh geez, I hope she's. Oh geez. So yeah, I think that door is definitely open for sure.
Okay. What kind of pizza do you get?
Ooh. So, in a fit of impish, childish rage, I suspect she's like, I step up to the counter and I pull out all four of them and grab the one that has Cliff's name on it. Just like, whatever the biggest, meatiest, stupidest pizza you got, I want 3 of them on this. And like slide the credit card across the counter. Anna, whatever you want, is you like breadsticks or whatever. I don't know. Like, what kind of pizza you like? I'm just gonna get one with like everything.
Wait, did you just order 3 like extra large meat lovers for yourself?
Yeah. She's hungry.
Sounds
She's
about right.
hungry. She's hungry, nervous, and spiteful. It's a deadly combination. Actually, yeah. After asking Anna back, she turns back. Anna she then turns back to like, and anchovies. You make sure there are anchovies on that pizza. Thank you. Anyway, anything you want to order, you're welcome. I don't know if you like big chunky pizzas. I do. You're good.
And I'll get like an order of breadsticks, and you'll just get like a personal, like I don't know what they call it, the firehouse pizza type thing where it's got like jalapenos or habaneros or whatever on it.
Spicy. Okay. Mallory's definitely impressed. Just like, wow, okay, like spicy food, cool. I can't really too much of a wuss, but you know, it's cool. Yeah, one of those also, garçon. And he doesn't know. And yeah, like we go wait for them to cook our pizzas and just kind of sit down awkwardly across from her and just kind of put my hands on the table, just kind of drumming my fingers a little bit, like So your sister's Cascade, huh? That's like, you got like a superhero like legacy, huh? Like a whole family thing. Is it just you two, or do y'all have like other cool? I don't know. Is this an insensitive question to ask if you're like from a race of water people? I don't know what the rules are here.
My parents were in the Hero League.
Oh wow.
I mean, we both inherited our dad's power.
Oh, is he famous? Is anybody I ever heard of?
I mean, I don't know. Do you remember Torrent?
Yeah. She super doesn't. Yeah, he's like a water guy. Of course.
Yeah. Then that was him.
That's cool. He fought that guy. And at that place, remember? Yeah, like I've heard about that even way out, where I used to live. The boonies. Wow, those pizzas sure take a long time to cook.
Yeah. So, did you meet up with anybody interesting on your last mission?
Gun wielding psycho. Oh well, I guess he had a grenade. He like threw a flashy bang. Gunslinger was his name. He's like a evil corporate billionaire that likes to beat up people. I mean, I kind of saw like a vision of him like beating up. I'm trying to remember. I saw like a vision of him beating up Shadow, didn't I?
Shadow and Nightwolf.
And Nightwolf, yeah.
Yeah, he shoots Nightwolf.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he like shot Nightwolf once or something. Like that guy was intense, but not somebody I really want to spend a lot of time with. Like this guy, he sucked. But then he just wanted to like talk to us, which is like super weird. So like, oh God, I'm sorry about the roof. That's what Cliff's got such a bug up his ass about right now. It's just you gotta understand. Like, all right, so this guy like flashy things us, and like we're knocked out, right? And so like I figure, okay, well, if this guy can like knock out like the four of us, and we had like, I mean, Roddy had his like super suit or whatever, and then like you've seen what DC can do. She could like punch a hole through a tank or whatever, and Cliff's useful, I guess. And then I'm like basically a demigod, so like this guy's just like boom, and we're all out. That's really scary, like that's what else can this guy do if he can just take us out that easy? So I figured we'd just like talk to him or whatever, right? And then Cliff's like, here I come to save the day, and like screwed up everything, and I may have threw him against a wall. A brain wizard. I feel a little bit bad about.
Maybe you shouldn't throw your friends against walls.
He started it. Wow, I am 4 years old. God damn it. Yeah, you're right. He sees everything in these just super like narrow windows of like, and he's always so I don't know what it is about that guy, but he drives me up the wall. He means well though. Like I don't sit here and talk about him. It feels super weird, but I should go apologize to him, huh?
You can do that later.
Definitely after these pizzas, which if you guys could, I guess it's because I ordered 3, huh?
Yeah, I think they're almost done. But this place isn't. This place is basically Domino's, right? So like, there's not really a place for you to sit and eat your pizza.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, this is like a takeaway place then.
Yeah. So
we're just like off in a corner having this conversation. That's amazing.
Just
so standing by the drink machine, just like.
Where do we want to go when we get the pizzas? I think there's a park or something, like a little park nearby.
I'm not going back to that place. Let's go somewhere that's like away from all of this. If you've got like a cool secret spot. I mean, you got me the hookup on the roof again. Like, so by the way, congratulations, you're cooler than Velasquez is. So I just wanted to like up on that social ladder now. Thank you so much. If you got another cool secret spot, like I am so here for that right now. God, Mello, you're such a fucking dork.
Okay. Yeah. And then your pizzas are ready.
Sweet. So yeah, I kind of like stack up the boxes. Like I guess trying to keep it low key, trying not to levitate them too much. But yeah. So it's like kind of shuffle them and then to the park.
Okay.
It's like empty dominoes. I just kind of put my hand very sheepishly back under it. Yeah, I follow Anna wherever the hell she wants to lead.
Yeah, so she takes you to a park a couple blocks away. It's called Waterside Park. It's a very small park. It's more like just a place with a couple of benches where somebody thought it'd be a good idea to actually keep some trees in the city so we don't all choke on fumes. And but there is a large it's like a water fountain statue, and in the center there's a man in a hero suit, and it looks like he's emerging from the water, and the marble is shaped so that the bottom half looks like water. So
Okay,
it's just
cool.
his torso. He has a large T on his chest.
Of course. So yeah, I guess so we kind of like sit down and at like one of the benches or whatever, and I'm kind of just like sitting here with these like 3.5 pizza boxes sitting on my lap. And I like pass Anna her personal pizza, and I kind of like flip the top off the first one. And I kind of like look up at the statue, and she's like, "Cool, who's that guy?" Anybody I've ever heard of?
I love the idea of Mallory literally having just talked about this being so oblivious.
Completely.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh god, Anna's so nice.
And then she just like starts like hurriedly eating a pizza, which is a mistake because she bought a spicy pizza. So
Yeah.
And then she realizes she didn't get a drink.
Oh jeez.
Oh, we forgot drinks.
Oh crap. And I'm like looking around. Like, are there any like vending machines around anywhere or anything?
We'll say yes. There's like a smart ass. Yeah, there's like a restroom area, and there's like there's like a vending machine there.
Some stuff is happening in the chat. Yeah, so I kind of like, oh, drinks. Shit, right. And I'm kind of like jostling the pizza boxes and like awkwardly like set them down on the bench, like, yeah, okay, hang on, I got this. I got this. And like I run over to that thing, and like I'm looking at it, and obviously it's like this is a vending machine. I have no cash on me. I just kind of do the like look around.
This is Halcyon City, so this is actually one of them fancy vending machines that has the card spider.
Because I was about to punch this thing like legit, just like rip it open. It's like, oh, okay, cool. There's Cliff's card. Whip. And I kind of like absentmindedly punch like whatever their equivalent of a Coca-Cola is. They're like Super Cola, and it kind of ka-tunk it down.
Actually, this vending machine is all Nightmare Stallion flavors. It's all energy drinks, except for the one that's like a protein shake version.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so yeah, after I swipe the card, I panic and just go start at the top and then rake my finger down all the buttons. And as they come out, I just sort of start gathering them up into my arms. And yeah.
I don't know whether to be laughing about what's happening in the Zoom chat or what's happening.
It's some God. I'm not gonna address what's happening in that Zoom chat. When I take my big bundle of drinks, I like so I didn't think to ask like what flavor you like, so I kinda like just kind of tumble them down onto the bench. So I figured here, like one of these is probably good-ish. Pick one up and it's like lime banana flavor and just kind of frown at it. But here you go. Huh. Got your back.
I don't remember. I know there was like some canon flavors, but they were all like bad generic flavors, like fruit punch and tropical punch and stuff. They were just
punch. So, thank you, for going out, I guess, and thank you for this. Thank you for tonight. Like I've missed. Well, I guess I can't say I missed this. It's not like we've ever done anything like this before. Oh boy. Pizza, 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 pizza.
Yeah. Well, you are on your semi awkward date. We're gonna go to break.
I'm not sorry.
Really? Yeah, we're gonna go to break. We will be back in like 10 minutes or so. We will see you then. Hello, everybody. We are back. Thank you, Mercs of Mischief, for the raid. So we just had a little bit of a date.
A little bit. I want to try something real quick before before we head back to Central Command, essentially. I think kind of like partway through that meal, after they've been having just like this tremendously awkward silence, and there's like one empty pizza box now on the ground, and like Mallory's working through pizza box number 2, and there's this like mountain of like unopened energy drink cans sort of sitting between them. And imagine poor Anna's just sort of like sitting there going like, what have I fucking gotten myself into? I just kind of like stop at one point and I go like, hey, do you trust me?
Yeah.
To kind of echo back her earlier question. Cool. And I kind of, I like pull my feet up onto the little bench we're sitting on. And I kind of shove the pizza box. Actually, no, at this point I'd probably just drop the pizza boxes, even though one of them still has a full pizza in it on the ground, and dust my hands off. I'm like, all right, check this out. And I just kind of like look at her. It's like, no, I've been practicing, and I'm kind of getting to more of a control of this. It'll be fine. Check this out. All right. And I kind of lift my hands up a little bit like this and kind of close my eyes. And the bench, which I'm sure is bolted to the ground or concrete or whatever, but telekinesis don't care, slowly rips itself free from the ground. And it just kind of starts slowly taking us up into the air over the park. Just to kind of be like, and I kind of point towards downtown as we like sort of get like up over the tree line. And be like, that's a view.
Okay. I gotta ask, how hard are you trying to impress Anna?
Kinda hard at this point. Because at this point I feel like I think I've sort of twigged to like, I think this is a date. I think this is what you're supposed to do on dates. And I've seen Aladdin, so...
I've seen Aladdin.
That's her thought process.
Alright, yeah. So I think in that case, you're putting pressure on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So roll to unleash your powers.
Okay. I think this is one of the few things I can still do pretty well. Of course, I'm feeling hopeless right now, so that's great. Actually, I got a question for that then, because how do you clear hopeless? That one was fling yourself into easy relief. So, is there any argument to be made?
Yeah, you were up on the roof. You already cleared that.
Okay, awesome. Then I'm going to unleash my powers, which I'm pretty good at. That's a full hit, 13. Hot damn.
Okay, yeah. So you do that. You have full control.
Awesome. So yeah, I just kind of was taking us up, and then up a whole bunch more, and we can just kind of like see like the whole city out there, and I just kind of like lean over a little bit and kind of just so like our shoulders are kind of touching, just kind of like bonk, just like.
Yeah, as you get higher and you lean over, she kind of like grabs onto your arm.
Oh, yes. And yeah, I just kind of, yeah, I don't, it's not something I've been doing much, but like, the city's weird, and it's big, and it's scary, and it don't make a lick of sense to me, but it's pretty cool when you see it from up here, and it's pretty cool to see it with you, so, yeah.
Thank you for showing me this.
Thanks for coming with. And then, yeah, like, I don't know if they even say anything else at that point. They just kind of...
And then we'll let that happen. And then... Dreamcat, Johnson, what are you two doing?
Cut to... Doing much, but, like, it's... The city's weird. I mean, if you guys don't have a scene, like, I could just have it be like, we return, if that makes it more convenient for whatever you guys want to do next.
Well, I have something for when you set the bench back down. So
Mm.
You just
Never
have
mind.
some more awkward conversation with Junus.
It's pretty cool when you see it from up here. And-
Yeah, sure.
It's pretty cool to see it with you. So
Like, so,
yeah, as you get higher and you lean over, she kind
Yeah.
of like grabs onto your arm.
Yeah.
what do you like to do when you work out?
Punch things.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard when nobody thinks about
Like-
making punching bags for
lean over a little bit and
super
kind of
strengths.
just so like our shoulders are kind of
Like
touching.
Last
Just kind
time
of
I
like
was in the
boom.
ring, there was this
Cleared that.
one of our old teammates. He's like super fast.
Cleared
He thought he
back.
had me, but
Okay.
like then he ran into
Awesome.
my fist. It was awesome.
Oh, I love when they do that. It makes it so much easier.
I was like, "Do you even know how to box?"
Then I'm going to unleash my powers, which I'm pretty good at. That's a full
Did you
hit,
even
13.
punch,
Hot
bro?
damn.
Okay, yes.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, he was knocked out for like a second or two.
Nice. Impressive.
You show me your move at some point. Can always use some more techniques.
Yeah, sure. We can totally spar sometime.
Cool. Just don't like punch my head off.
I'll try not to. The punching bag survived earlier, so
Yeah.
Are y'all on a date? Like, what is happening?
What? No, we're just going out.
oh my god.
God, I really shouldn't be eating this stuff. I hate it. I'm supposed to be just eating my rations.
Do you still have any of those left
Yeah,
after all
like-
the time you've been?
I'm pretty sure like he's found an army surplus store and
Just keep eating emergency rations.
Did you eat? Okay.
We have food on this planet, you know.
I mean, you enjoy what you enjoy, I guess, but that seems.
No, I don't enjoy it, but
Why eat it?
I don't know, it's what you're supposed to eat.
Is this
No.
penance? What the fuck?
You're supposed to eat it if you like don't have access to things that actually have like flavor and shit.
It's your ration.
Well, I don't know. Things are more complicated here. Everything has avocado on it. I really shouldn't. And they act like toast. Avocado with toast is new. I'm supposed to just eat my rations.
No, but it's delicious.
Do you
But it's
still
like-
have any of those left?
Yeah,
I
after
could
all the
eat a
time
whole
you've
chicken for a piece of toast.
What?
I mean, that's why you bake it yourself. You get some avocados and some bread, and you toast the bread, and yeah.
Yeah, no.
God, now I want an avocado. Shit.
Only you had 4 credit cards.
been- all with no limit.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna do anything more than awkward conversation at this point. So.
There's nobody you want to talk to or anything. Nobody else.
Like,
I already told Shadow when I needed to.
Okay.
Kat doesn't know most of these people. I mean, she knows Cascade, but
I love the idea that like maybe during one of these awkward pauses, like Tome walks in, goes to the fridge, gets a drink, opens it, kind of like looks around, walks back out again.
Yeah.
It's like weird energy in here, you guys.
The teenager is always weird energy.
I want to point out that, like, even Paragon, most of them are, if they're not teenagers, they're barely above So the
Yeah.
whole place, except for Crimson Shadow, is all teenagers, right?
Yeah,
what
so
I'm saying is there's gonna be a rumor. It's like I saw those two like dating or something in the break room. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's already started.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Tome walked in and out, and it's like, yo, do you know what's going on in there?
oh,
I think that new girl likes that weird guy.
I'd be like, hey, do you happen to know that Atalanta person?
I don't know like anyone here.
Barely knows Mallory.
Yeah, I just saw her bringing flowers to Shadow. I thought it meant something. Who knows? Maybe they're just good friends.
No. When you bring flowers, that's not good friends.
It could be.
Really friends.
That's either I want to bone you, or I have fucked up and want to continue boning you.
This is like interesting. Now, where do you get this bone from?
Thank you for enjoying our stream, folks. See you next Monday.
I'm pretty sure that's not what they called it in the 50s. Interesting.
I forget you're not from around here.
Could be.
Really friends.
That's either I want to bone you, or I have fucked up and want to continue boning you.
You know what? I'm just glad I'm not the one who has to explain it to him for
Where do you
once.
get this bone from?
Thank you for jumping on this grenade. Jumping on this grenade, another metaphor for, or a euphemism, if you will.
Yeah, it's for the, you know.
Looking to pull the pin. Oh my god, I want to die.
We should probably fade to black.
I think we do.
Meanwhile, in the city.
Yeah, so
Oh my god.
back in the park,
Yeah.
you set the bench down.
Oh yeah,
do you go
eventually I
to,
get tired.
yeah, do you go to resume eating your pizza?
No, it's probably getting super late at that point. I scoop up the pizza and a half I have remaining, and it's like all the freaking cans have like clattered off of this thing at this point. And yeah, I'm probably like, yeah, I guess we should probably go back, huh? I don't want to keep you out here in the middle of the night. It's not safe, and you know, you're probably tired. I'm tired, honestly, but we should get heading back.
Okay. As you lost my
Sorry.
get that going here. As you're leaving the park, you realize you're not alone.
Oh shit.
Standing down the path from where you came in and are now leaving is a person. They almost look exactly like Gunslinger from where you're standing, except for there's like yellow camo stripes. I'm not describing it very well, but like sort of, or more like those, like when somebody once thinks their truck needs to look cool and the decals where the like somebody it's like those but yellow across his like his mask and his uniform. And he's standing down the path. And Anna freaks out when she sees him.
Yeah, like I step in front of her, like immediately. And just sort of take my sunglasses off and go, "Can I help you?"
He doesn't answer. He just stands there. He doesn't move. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there.
Okay. Hey, Anna, you should probably go. And,
Oh, okay.
yeah, you head back.
She'll, like, start backing up to leave the park a different way.
And I'm gonna start walking towards this guy to try and put, interpose myself between this guy and Anna.
As you do.
Wait, got some kind of problem here, buddy?
Yeah, as you do that and you say that, off to your right, there's like a small patch of like trees, and you hear somebody giggling from the trees.
Fuck. Oh, I don't want this to be who I think it is. Hey, Yellow Jacket, I'm talking to you. Listen.
He disappears.
What the hell? Oh shit, Anna? And I go running after her. Just trying to stop her from wherever she's going. It's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
So as you turn to run, Penny Dreadful stumbles out of the woods laughing. You should have seen the looks on your faces.
Yeah, very funny. Can I help you?
Yeah, actually, I was wondering, if you knew where I could find the handsome fellow who let me out of my cuffs.
Handsome fellow. Oh god, that was Cliff, right? What? And I should help you or listen to you or not splatter you into one of these, and I hold up the boxes, like one of these delightful pizzas. Why exactly? Like I'm not really feeling especially compelled to help you right now, you freaking psycho.
That's actually a good point.
Yeah, that is a really good point. Me and my friend are gonna go now, and you're gonna go fuck off back into the woods or wherever the hell you came from before I turn you into goo. Go on. Get. Shoot.
Okay, but you realize I can just follow you, right?
Yeah, you realize I can, like, set your whole body on fire, right? And I peel off my gloves. Just kind of, like, throw them on the ground. You really want to test me?
She just says, but which one am I? And like 10 copies of her appear.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. So here's what we're gonna do. And I reach out, like you do, to telekinetically grab a tree and fling it into the crowd. Like rip a branch or something off and just like into into at least some of the copies of Penny Dreadful.
Okay. Roll unleash your powers.
Sure. I'll do that. I'll do that very thing. That's a 9. So, yeah, how is the effect unstable or temporary in that case?
Okay. I think it's you don't actually hit her. You just you hit a couple of them and they disappear. You still have no idea which one is the real Penny Dreadful.
Okay. I think just kind of in a fit of frustration, I like take a swing at one of them. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna run up and punch it. Because, I don't know, this is above my pay grade.
Okay.
This is so far above my pay grade.
Roll to directly engage a threat.
Awesome. Unfortunately, I am still afraid. So this is gonna hurt a little. That's a 7. That's only a partial hit. Alright, on a 7 and 9, pick one. Jeez. I think I'd like to resist or avoid their blows in this case.
Okay.
As I'm just like, I drop the pizzas and I'm just like running up to whatever like the nearest ones are and just like, it's like swinging wildly because Mallory has like training. She's just flailing arms.
Yeah. So you catch her on the jaw, and she's all the copies of her disappear, and she just, ow, that
Found
actually
ya.
hurt. And she just, real quick before you can react, puts her hand on the side of your head,
Oh shit! Right.
and then she's there for a second, and her eyes turn black, and instead of her being in your head, she starts screaming and stumbles back. What the hell are you? What the?
Oh, didn't like what you saw in there, did ya? Yeah, I live here. You really want to keep fucking with me?
Hey, by the way, there's a gorilla behind you.
What?
And then she turns and runs. There is
What?
actually like a hologram, like an illusion of a gorilla behind you.
Okay. In that case, like, whoa! Oh, god damn it! I hate supervillains!
Is she gone?
Yeah, I think I scared her off, or I think it scared her off. Are you okay? Actually, did she hurt you? Did she do anything to you? Are you alright? And I'm like looking over her for injuries.
I'm fine. I thought that was. Never mind. I'm fine. I'll be okay.
The weird bee guy? Is that someone?
Uh.
I mean, it's okay if you don't want to talk about it. I just, you know, hey,
Yeah,
come on, let's get you out of here. Let's get you somewhere safe, right?
Oh,
and-
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, at that point, like hurrying her out of the park and. Oh shit! Hang on, and then like the one pizza that's still no longer fresh but intact. Like, wait, into my hand. Hang on. Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay. Yeah. So you head back,
Beautiful.
rejoin the everybody else.
Yeah. So like, we can get back in. I guess it just kind of, you know, make my way through the front door and like I guess are you also still in the kitchen or in the break room kitchen thing, the kitchenette essentially?
If we are like, Cliff is just sitting there wide-eyed, like, what?
Perfect. So then I walk in. I don't know, like if Anna's like still tailing me or if I'm still hanging out with her, but like I walk in and I've got like this giant pizza box in tow. I'm just like looking at the two of you, like, you two have had a busy night. I take the pizza like over to the. Actually, no, I start to take it over to the refrigerator, but then I just kind of like plunk it on the table. It's like, free pizza. Fritza. If anybody's interested.
Oh.
Immediately
forgot.
into the pizza.
And I'm like patting myself down, and I pull out one of the credit cards. I'm like, yeah, and I hand it over to Dreamcat. I think this is yours, by the way.
Where did they come from?
Oh, I have no idea, but I pull out the one that's got my name on it. But I've got one too, which is pretty cool. So like, ching. So we roll deep now, I guess. I pocket it. I need to find Wainwright, or Roddy. I don't know where the hell he is, but there's one for him too. Like, let's kind of toss it on the table. If you guys see him, if you could just give him that'd be appreciate that. Or he can find it. I'm sure it'll make its way. So anyway,
I learned what boning is.
It was a long conversation.
I turn away from him. It's like, DC, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I think I broke his mind a little, but
No, you work with what you're given.
now he knows.
Anna goes, wait, wasn't there 4 cards?
Yeah, seems like there should be another one. Just a pointed look.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Aha, it's a funny joke I was playing. You got one too here. And I'm going to brace myself and then hand a credit card over to Cliff Johnson, child of the 1940s.
What? I don't think this is a phone number. It's too long.
Okay. So, you
It's
know how
money,
in
honey.
stores, they have like the little thing that's got all the number pad on it and stuff.
What?
Have you been to a store in this century?
I prefer to stay on the base.
He really does. It's kind of scary, honestly. I don't know where he's been getting food.
From the mess hall.
It's a cafeteria is what it was called, but yeah, that, I guess.
All right, we will show you how to make money things later.
Yeah. But basically you can hand this to people and they'll be like, ah, yes, you have money. And then they'll give you goods and services for it. And some mysterious benefactor has sent them along. Or shit, did the note have, it had a note. I don't remember if the note had a name on it.
It did, Master Joseph.
That's right. Oh.
You may not
Yeah, I
want to
don't
talk with
I don't know where they came from. But
What does it say on the card?
I don't know, like some card thing, Visa, MasterCard or something.
probably has like the name of a bank on it, like First Super Duper Bank of Halcyon Superness. Very good at name.
Like, but I don't have money.
You do now. More of it than you'll know how to spend. Don't sweat it.
What? Why would they give me money?
Not doing this. Nope.
Do
That is money. That is money, and you will accept that that is money. Okay? I'm laying down the law here. No, you can't. You have to at some point to understand. No, I'm not even gonna let myself get caught up in this. How does he, Dreamcat? How does he do this to me every single time? It's amazing. It's incredible.
I mean, I haven't been working.
It's credit.
I open the box of the pizza. Fritza. Free pizza. It's a peace offering. I'm trying to.
I'll eat the pizza, but I don't think there's such a thing as free money.
You're right, there isn't. But you should probably hold on to the card just in case. And I, like, telekinetically, like, slide out the chair, plop down into it, slide back up again. Look. So. This whole thing, huh?
How's that gunshot wound healing?
It's been like 4 hours, Cliff, so it still hurts like a motherfucker. Well, less now, but
I don't think you should say that about your mother.
You haven't met my mother.
To be fair, if it's a motherfucker, it's your dad.
And he's worse. So. Sorry, family, bit of a sticking point. Anyway,
Isn't Do we have anyone who can heal around here? And maybe get less than a month?
I mean, it's like it's stitched, it's bandaged, it's clean, and I've had a little bit of medicinal herb to dull the pain, and probably still running off just a little bit of adrenaline because I'm still trying to figure out like when I should bring up the whole Penny Dreadful thing because that was bad.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh,
Rewind.
right at this point, just says, "Oh, sweet pizza!" And he walks in, and he grabs a slice, and like,
Yeah, help yourself, pizza. Free pizza. That's
nice.
It's one of them words I made up.
What was everybody up to today?
Oh, I was about to tell Malice that I was sorry for not.
I'm sorry, what word just escaped your lips?
I apologize for not being more understanding of the fact that you are injured and that it is not a daily occurrence for you.
Okay, so you're an oversharer. Nice. Thanks for the pizza. I'll see you guys later. And Velasquez walks out of the room.
No, come back, save me.
Anna is still in the room, but
Yeah.
she's
for
just
sure.
watching.
Oh my God,
Watch
Velasquez.
this.
I love him so much. He's so good. Pizza, though, he's branching out. He's moved away from burgers. I'm impressed. He's a man that contains multitudes. I didn't think he had it in him, honestly, and now he really does. Cliff Johnson, as I live and breathe, you just apologized to me. Hang on, I gotta check and make sure that it's still hot in hell. Yep, still is.
Yeah, you would know. So, what?
Suppose I deserve it. Listen, it's hey, it's only fair. Listen, I know I've been kind of a pain in the ass too. I overreacted at the little super evil get together place that I'm totally blanking on the name of. But yeah, throwing people against a wall is very rude, and I shouldn't do that. Even though you're being a pain in the ass, I'm very sorry about that.
Yeah. Okay. I guess they said Dreamcat said I should say this, just so y'all know.
I look over at Dreamcat.
I like y'all, and I just want y'all to be safe. And if that means me, if y'all hating me, then fine. But I'm always gonna do the thing that keeps y'all alive, even if you all hate it.
Wow, that was way heavier than I was anticipating. You got that out of him? Look back over at Dreamcat again.
Turns out when you talk to people, you get the answers you want.
You're some kind of like angel or something. I knew that jacket was magical. This is great. We're learning so much about each other. Shit. I'm sorry, I'm doing that thing again. Cliff, I have a hard time hanging on to friends. I don't really trust Easy, cause ain't nobody ever done me good, you know? Or if they did, it was for a little while and for their own reasons. And I don't know. It's you remind me of some people that I don't much care for, and that's not your fault. You didn't do nothing to me except throw me against a wall, which in fairness I had coming. So listen, I I don't really know what to say to that, to be honest. Thank you, I guess.
Well, I guess at this point we can just agree we should just try and act more like a team, I guess.
Like a team. I think I like that.
Yeah. Please just try not to rush into things. That's the only reason why I gotta keep doing my stuff, because, you know, if we run into things blindly, things go bad. Talked about this before. I just don't want things to go bad for y'all.
I will try to consider your thoughts on the matter when these things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cliff, come on, like I can lift things with my brain. Like, what is the worst that could possibly... Okay, well, I guess that's the worst that could possibly happen. Shit, you may have a point.
I can find teleport, which I'm honestly great at, so.
Usually.
What? 90%'s an A.
I mean, out of character, he does roll like a maniac every time he wants to teleport, so, like, that's fair, actually.
Except for the one time you wanted to teleport into that.
To the
So-
cell.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true.
But a 90% is still an A. So, yeah. I mean, you are right about that.
I can't help but seem to recall one time you ran into a door, though, so...
Wait, y'all saw that?
We were in a camera room, Cliff.
I didn't see cameras.
They saw you. I don't know what to tell you, honey.
Oh no, we have to have a security camera discussion at some point.
No, we don't. We super don't. We don't have to tell him anything. He will figure it out.
How much has he figured out on his own so far?
Well, boning, apparently.
He didn't figure that on his own.
They just didn't call it that back in the day. That's just so crude. My lord. What do y'all do to your woman?
Crude from the guy who smokes indoors?
What? Smoking's good for you.
I know, I could use a cigarette.
Okay, well, this has really been, so here, and I like reach into the center of the table where the pizza's all kind of set out, and I grab a slice of it and I like raise it up as if to toast with it. It's like, to teamwork. And I'm like looking around at everyone expectantly, like this is a
And
thing
it
you
does it with this. Just,
Yeah.
To team.
Might as
Like-
well.
Is this a thing?
It is now, apparently.
I just look at Cliff and shake the piece of pizza.
Fine.
Yeah, and then
That heartwarmingness all out of the way. Penny Dreadful?
oh shit, right. She's looking. I point over at Cliff. She's looking for you, by the way. I don't know why, but she scared the hell out of me and Anna. We were out at the park, having pizza, and technical difficulties, folks. One moment. Oh no. I have no idea what that was, but it sounded like the devil.
One moment.
Oh no.
It's
After
a
this,
time
like-
to remind everybody.
Oh, God. It is time to remind people.
Yeah, that we have a Patreon
Hey,
and a Discord.
yeah. Come chat with us. Come. Hey,
Wow,
Dreamy,
so
don't hide us.
apparently my cat knocked over my alarm clock and turned it on.
Oh, buddy.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, we were just having a pizza or whatever. And like kind of blush a little. But yeah, we ran into that Penny Dreadful lady. She just kind of didn't really threaten us exactly, but she said she was looking for Cliff, and I kind of threw a tree branch at her and then punched her, and then she went away. But yeah, also she made the mistake of trying to mess with my head, so that was bad for her.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
the lady from the thing we did. The handcuffs when.
Oh, the one who helped us in the jail.
I mean, technically, she seemed like bad news, though. I mean,
Doubt it.
Dreamcat, have you got like history with this lady or something, or
A little bit.
a little bit? Should we be worried?
She seemed nice enough. She was polite.
She
Were we
couldn't touch.
just having some strife over cozying up to the supervillains?
No,
Wait,
it wasn't. I didn't cozy up to her. I mean,
Well, no, but Cliff seemed to want to.
yeah. What the hell? Wait a minute. What the hell, Cliff?
Is she
I
a
mean-
supervillain?
Yes.
I probably shouldn't have done that then.
That's why I told you not to do it.
Yeah, I mean, if you could just like keep from sending people off to like try and kill me or whatever when I'm out with my friend, that would be cool. In future, if you could just consider in future your actions, think them through a little bit more before you do them, and maybe have like a plan or two, or even a backup plan, or get some help before you. Sorry, I'm doing the thing again. I'll stop. I'll
Yeah.
stop. Oh, you just make it so easy. But yeah, no, all she said was that she wanted him. And then I scared the crap out of her and she ran away. So I don't know if we need to keep an eye out or like.
I mean, if she wants him, she's not going to get him.
Damn right. Pizza. Punctuate with pizza.
Maybe she just wants to be friends. Maybe she's turning a new leaf. I'm sure it happens.
She tried to get into my brain, Cliff. People don't usually do that when they're friendly.
Did you attack her?
Yeah, I punched her. It's that thing I do that's real good.
Before or after she tried to get in your brain?
Before. That's the thing, is I think she saw A.E.G.I.S or something. I don't know.
So she was defending herself.
Cliff. No.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Listen. We have been through this, and I will lay it out for you as calmly and as dispassionately as I can, in deference to my good friend, the dreamy cat over here. I can't control A.E.G.I.S, okay? Can't stop it from, like, she came up and grabbed me, and whatever she saw, freaked her out. That is not my fault, and I can't do nothing about that, so...
I'm just saying you didn't have to engage.
I, like, just look over at Anna. Yeah, I think I actually kind of did.
Penny Dreadful is the type that you punch first and ask questions. Never. Just punch again.
I mean, with a ringing endorsement like that, what would you do?
All right. Noted.
Cliff, I don't think you understand. She was very scary. And there were like 10 of her for a second. And there was a gorilla. Or something.
She makes
Monkey.
gorilla. Okay.
Yes. She manifested a gorilla from nothing.
So there's 10 of her and she makes gorillas.
Yep.
That sounds...
Nailed it, Cliff. Perfect. I'm going to bed. This is all nonsense. I'm just going to bed.
Okay,
Okay.
real quick. Granny and Dad, thank you for the raid.
Ooh.
And then when you leave, Anna will go with you. And she like grips you and she's like, I'm really proud of you for apologizing.
I like beat red, like, thank you. Yeah, you know, this I'm gonna be a better person now, because I'm responsible and good. Or whatever. I need to stop my sentences like 5 words sooner. I should go to bed. I should go to
Okay. I think that's the perfect place to end for tonight and move into end of session moves.
Sure.
I don't know who wants to be ready for end of session moves.
I can go first. Screw it. Okay, let's get the easy one out of the way. Do. Did you make any progress on defeating your nemesis? Yeah, right now. Mark that doom track. Keep it rolling.
You were too busy living your life this time.
Yeah, I feel like it's a fair trade-off. Like, I've advanced down my doom track, advanced down the social link. I mean, meanwhile, the generics. Let's see. Choose one. Grow closer to the team. Glow into your own image. Grow away from the team. Okay, I think it's fair to say we grew closer to the team here. Who made me feel welcome? Anna, but she's not on the team. So, no, I feel like Cliff and I have reached something of an understanding at this point. He apologized very genuinely and opened up a little bit, and frankly, hearing him say like, I care about you and give a crap what happens, like, oh, really? Because I hadn't noticed, so yeah, I'm going to give him influence. And let's see here. I super need to clear some conditions as much as I really want to mark potential. So let's get rid of guilty. Boom, get out of there. So, still afraid and insecure, but we're almost there.
All right.
That's me.
Johnson.
Yeah, so I'm going closer to the team. I can't give Dreamcat another. I already gave it any influence, so I will give it to Graves because she apologized.
Yay, friends again.
And we have an understanding now.
For now.
For now.
Oh no.
So you piss me off again. Or till I piss you off again.
Let's see, and so I can clear condition, right?
Yes.
Let's see. I'll clear insecure because it feels like we're becoming a bit more of an actual team now. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see. That's everything. I can actually change my labels. I'll move superior down and freak up. Or actually, danger up. And I think when Malice wakes up, there'll be going to be like a handwritten letter on her door saying, "Dear Miss Graves, I apologize for overreacting last night concerning this Penny Dreadful character. I will make sure to keep my emotions in check next time when dealing with unknown entities."
Mallory will do her level best to not even notice it's there.
It's
I thought you were
handwritten.
drawing closer. There's still some work to be done.
I feel like she wouldn't, because she would assume it might be from Anna because their date last night. So she'd be like,
No. Anna would not call me Ms. Graves. Are you kidding me?
"No, wait, you
See,
just know
but
that there's a letter on your door."
See, but by ignoring that it exists, she's totally missing the opportunity to poke fun at Cliff for it, and therefore that's how they're growing closer.
Basically.
Okay.
It'll be seen and then go unaddressed.
Okay. I'll Dreamcat.
Yeah, definitely growing closer to the team. I'm going to give Cliff the influence because, like, they had that whole comforty, supporty moment, and that nice chat about boning.
This is what we are now. This is what we have become.
Yeah,
Yeah.
also she has a new sparring partner, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, just as long as you don't knock my head off.
Just don't splatter him against a wall. We'll be fine.
It's fine. I'm going to mark potential because she's still guilty as hell.
Oh. Poor dream cat.
Tonight was for everything it was. It was great. The RP was great. Everything was phenomenal. I clipped most of the best moments.
Oh no.
So if you want to see those, and you want to kill at them some more, join the Discord, and you can find them in the clips if you're not already a part of it.
Join us in chat. It's
Um,
fun.
Oh, you know, the one thing that always got me about masks is it tells you to, always escalate, always keep the action going.
Mhm.
And I don't like doing that because I want to give you guys the chance to RP. And you ran with a whole episode that was awesome. With a little bit of action still in there. But I don't like forcing it in every... Because you guys do such great RP that it's just as fun for me to just laugh at that as it is to give you villains to punch in the face. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're rude. Any excuse to be petulant.
I didn't think someone would explain boning to Cliff.
On the other hand, I do miss the days when I got to punch space Nazis, so, there's also that to be said. No, it was great.
So Cat just has no shame and no problem just being like, okay, look.
Alright. Well, let's sign out. Starting with Graves.
Hey, everybody. I am, as yet, still Fox Barrett, and you can find me on Twitter at Fox_Barrett, where I don't know what I've been posting on there, where I have long hiatuses and don't post anything because I forgot about Twitter. You can find me here, though, a fair amount. Obviously, I'm here every Monday night at 9:30 Eastern for Masks, where we are super intense all the time, and sometimes friends. Coming up this next Saturday, May 4th, I'm going to be part of a game of For the Queen that Capjack is running, and they've got this wonderful idea of where our queen is going to be like an elder god or something. It looks like it's going to be amazing, and that is May 4th at 2 Eastern. That's when that's going down. And then finally, this coming on May 5th, so the day that follows Saturday, which I guess is Sunday. At midnight Eastern time, we're on late. We're after 3V. Is a fantasy age game that I believe we're calling Emissaries of Avithna, where it's me and a bunch of other folks. I'm honestly not sure really what we're going to be getting up to, but it's some kind of it's a fantasy setting. It's kind of based on like the Indian subcontinent, so it's like India and Pakistan and that kind of area. And we're going to be like secret agents for this organization of like peace and prosperity, and we're going to be RPing like a whole bunch. But failing that, my little halfling rogue is going to shoot arrows into people. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, that's midnight on May 5th after 3V. It's going to be a blast. That's me.
Johnson.
Yes, hi, I'm Wild Engineer on Twitch and Twitter. On Mondays, you can find me on Scraticus, the channel, at 2 Eastern, where we're Call of Cthulhu. It's pretty funny because my character just carried my dead body, my murdered body, over to get autopsied. Yes, you heard that correct. I carried my dead body over to get autopsied. And was it 6:30 Eastern here, or 9:30 Eastern on here, where yeah, awesome. More talk about how explaining boning to Cliff.
I love every time some new concept is introduced to Cliff, and somebody has to try to explain it to him. It's the sole reason I gave you the credit card.
I like how for some reason, y'all don't expect it.
Oh, I do at this point, which is why I handed it to you and said, like, this is money. Deal with it.
I'm pretty sure y'all weren't expecting the boning thing, though.
No.
Welcome to Masks. There's unexpected boning.
Where no one leaves happy.
Join the Discord. Like, comment, and subscribe for unexpected boning. Hey, we were doing outros, as I recall. Let's do some more outros. This is fun.
Drew Cat.
Yeah.
Hi. I'm Michi, at Michisaurus on Twitter, where I currently have a thread going for,
Yes.
trans and non-binary people in tabletop and D&D to kind of just be like, hey, I exist and I'm here.
Oh my god. Yes. That thread is so good. Go check it out. Post in it if you're one of those people. Yay. Yay. Meet you, rad.
I am here second and fourth Thursday playing Pokemon with Teddy, which is getting more and more ridiculous every episode.
It's only going to be worse now that we get this time skipping, but it's just like, here, have everything you want.
He has not learned his lesson. Like, oh, you want mechs? Cool, design mechs.
Pokemon.
Clementine now owns a chain of ice cream pizza restaurants. It's great.
I mean, in
The
the
nostalgia.
anime, Team Rocket did go around in a magic cart mech for
It's true.
some time.
It's true.
Well, then it's canon. That's what's important.
Pretty sure they had an Ekans mech too.
Yeah. Yeah, so it works. It's fine. I am also here on the first and third Tuesday, very late at night, running our Eclipse Phase game, which hopefully will be coming back shortly. I've had some tech weirdness going on, but that's okay. And I'm also here some Sundays for 3B for Vibrant Visible Victorious, which is our POC only one-shot series. And then I'm here on Mondays with this awesome game. And I will be also in the For the Queen game with Fox.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Fun.
Yay. Awesome.
And hello, I'm Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy. The best place to know when I'm playing a game. Let's see, I run this every Monday night. Thursdays, I split my time between the wonderful Pokemon game and trying not to die in Shadowrun. Which usually ends with me rolling really, really poorly. This weekend I will also be putting on a For the Queen game at 8 p.m. EST. And that one will be pirate themed. And if you're not a part of the Discord, you should join, because then you could be a part of that game, which still is looking for people. On that, we, I make sure they're still alive, are going to raid Soulbear, our friends, Soulbear RPG. Alright. Bye.